I know that you study hard. I can tell by grading your quiz that you have studied and worked hard to master the meanings of the words, and it's just the spelling of the Latin that's making you a little nutty. So I have one idea about a way to work on it, and there are other ideas. But this is using Quizlet instead of or in addition to your EP page in your workbook. So you do have permission to use Quizlet instead of your EP page if you find your EP page intimidating. But this is how I want you to try it. All right, so let's say that we're looking at Vocab 7. So your spelling on your Vocab 7 quiz maybe could be a little bit better. And I invite you to come to tutorial and do this with me, or come to tutorial and tell me how it's going for you. But maybe this video would do a better job. All right, so let's say here are your words, and let's say you have done flashcards, okay? And you have done scatter, and you've done space race, and you know what they mean. But the next thing is, can you spell them in Latin? So when you get to learn, but look at that. It says working, and I'm looking at it, I have no idea. And I say, I don't know. I don't know. I give up. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to copy the answer. Well, that helps a little bit, I think. Okay. Chief. Oh, man, I don't know. I give up. Okay, well, I'm going to copy the answer. And it's going to put that one back in the pile for me. If it's incorrect, it's going to ask me to do it again. But let's say I look at that and I look at city and I really have no idea at all. And so I'm just sitting here, herbs, herbis, feminine. It's always good to necessary. Oh, I put too many C's. Okay, fine. All right, but typing here is useful. But let's say I get to lead, and it's just like, I don't know what lead is. I just don't know. And, well, you know, I keep having to give up. So I give up altogether. Well, that's where I think that's not such a great idea. And my thought is, open another Quizlet window, have two Quizlet windows open here, and give yourself some hints. Okay, so my job is I'm trying to come back to this thing on the right. But what I'm going to do is put the list out there for myself on the left. Now, I don't want to put the whole list there for myself before I'm typing it over here on the right because I can see a little bit too much. So why don't I cover part of it up? Have you ever used the screen shade? And the best way to find the screen shade is over here in the spotlight. Just say screen shade, and that's what it's going to do. And you know, you can just pull this out and show yourself one word at a time. You know, I know my desktop is messy. Maybe I don't need to see too much. So let's say, there's my English, okay? But it's too hard for me to just type the Latin. So what if I give myself like a part or two? What if I give myself a good bit? Okay, let me try it like that. And underneath it here was, there it is. Okay, yeah, let's move this over a little bit. Okay, now I'm giving myself a good bit of help. Okay, how about that? That's halfway. But you can put the shade wherever you want until you get better. Lead. Oh, it's duxi, ductum, lead. Duxo, duxere, duxi, ductum, and it's a third. Oh, that's not right. It's duco, ducere, duxi, ductum. Okay, well, it's going to get back to me in a minute. Say. Say. Oh, I can't see that. Oh, it's that little defective word. Inquit. That's all there is to it. Okay. Yay, I got it. Plan or consult. Well, there's consului, so I think it's consulo. Oh, and I can see consulere, consului, and I can see, I can't see the fourth part. Consultum, and it's a 3. Woohoo, I got it right. All right, so I think my point is, use the screen shade, put the list up there, and give yourself a hint, just like the hint is on the quiz. Maybe give yourself a lot of hint at first, give yourself less hint, and try it again. But don't just give up on the spelling of the English to Latin. Type it, try it, okay? My mind, oh, I need some help. Where's my mind? All right, fine, give me a little hint. Ma'am, good, yes, got it. Mea, Meos, mayom. Yes. Oh, I got to put the feminine first. Okay, fine. I'll put the feminine first next time. All right. So do this for 15 or 20 minutes and see if it helps you on your score. Okay? And come and tell me how that turned out.